Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to a report by 9 News, peace negotiations between the United States and Iran have stalled after Iranian representatives walked out of the talks. The sudden disruption was prompted by a fresh warning posted by U.S. President Donald Trump on his social media platform, Truth Social. In his post, Trump demanded that Iran immediately stop its highly paid proxies in Lebanon, believed to be Hezbollah units, from conducting operations against Israel. He warned that if they failed to comply, the U.S. would strike Iran very hard again, just like last week, only harder. Additionally, Trump escalated an ongoing political feud with Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, criticizing Italy's reluctance to get involved in countering Iran's nuclear threat despite U.S. support for NATO. Although a source told CNN that negotiations are not completely over, Trump's aggressive rhetoric, which also includes threats to resume bombing and take over the Strait of Hormuz if a deal is not reached, has thrown a significant spanner into the works of the ongoing peace process. According to a report by 9 News, U.S. President Donald Trump has made an extraordinary intervention in British politics by announcing on Truth Social that struggling UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer will resign. Trump asserted that Starmer had failed badly on key issues such as immigration and energy. It remains unclear whether Trump possessed inside information or was merely speculating on the mounting political pressure in London. Starmer, who led the Labour Party to a landslide victory in July 2024, has seen a sharp decline in poll numbers due to public discontent over the cost of living and tattered public services. His leadership is now being severely challenged by Greater Manchester Mayor Andy Burnham, who recently won a by-election in Makerfield, securing a path back to Parliament. Many Labour colleagues believe Burnham is the only leader capable of reversing the party's electoral decline. While Starmer has publicly vowed to remain in office, expectations are growing that he may announce a timetable for his resignation. Business Secretary Peter Kyle described the resignation rumors as speculation, but acknowledged that Starmer is reflecting on the current political realities. According to Al Jazeera, Ramiro Valdes, a commander in Cuba's communist revolution and the architect of the country's state security intelligence service, has died at the age of 94. His passing was announced by President Miguel Díaz-Canel, who praised Valdes for his lifetime of dedication and absolute fidelity to the revolutionary leadership. Valdes was one of the last surviving figures of the generation that overthrew dictator Fulgencio Batista, alongside 95-year-old Raúl Castro. During the revolution, Valdes participated in the historic 1953 attack on the Moncada barracks and later fought alongside Ernesto Che Guevara. In government, he served twice as Minister of the Interior and once as Vice President, helping to establish the G2 state security apparatus to monitor and crack down on domestic dissent. His death comes just days after Cuba's Communist Party approved unprecedented free market economic reforms aimed at opening up the state-run economy to private business and foreign investment, as the island nation faces a severe economic crisis worsened by U.S. sanctions. NHK reports that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has announced a successful drone strike on a Russian oil processing facility located in the western Siberian region of Tyumen, more than 2,000 kilometers from the Ukrainian border. Zelenskyy revealed that the operation utilized upgraded, domestically developed drones capable of reaching targets up to 3,000 kilometers away. He described the strike as a fully justified response to continued Russian attacks on Ukraine. In addition to the Tyumen facility, Ukraine has recently carried out drone strikes against other oil-related targets, including an oil depot in Russian-annexed Crimea and a refinery in Moscow. Analysts suggest that Ukraine's strategy of hitting key energy infrastructure is aimed at pressuring Russia to accept peace negotiations. Meanwhile, the conflict continues to take a heavy civilian toll, with Ukrainian authorities reporting that Russian strikes killed 7 people through Saturday. Zelenskyy has urged citizens to remain highly vigilant and heed air raid alerts, warning that Russia is preparing for a new massive wave of strikes. According to Al Jazeera, Ethiopia's ruling Prosperity Party has comfortably secured another parliamentary majority, ensuring that Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed will remain in power. The Nobel Peace Prize-winning Leaders' Party campaigned heavily on the government's economic performance and food security initiatives. Despite this electoral victory, human rights activists and political opponents accuse Abiy's administration of reversing democratic gains by detaining journalists and suppressing civil society organizations in recent years. The nation also continues to grapple with intense ethnic unrest and regional conflicts. Armed militias have seized parts of the Amhara region, and ongoing instability persists in Oromia. Although a 2022 peace deal successfully ended the devastating civil war in the Tigray region, the election was not held there due to unfavorable conditions. Tensions remain high as Tigray's dominant political party recently moved to reassert regional control in violation of the peace treaty. Despite these severe security challenges and warnings of renewed conflicts from political analysts, the Ethiopian government projects a robust economic growth rate of over 10% for 2026, marking it as one of the fastest-growing economies in Africa. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.